Welcome, Jennifer.
Hi.
Yay. I'm so excited to have a chat with you about your experience of the NLP Practitioner and Breakthrough Coaching Program.
Yeah, definitely.
And you were on Accelerate last week as well, weren't you?
I was, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Jennifer, do you want to explain who you are and what you do?
My name's Jennifer Balfour, and I am a mindset breakthrough and a timeline therapy coach. And going forward, I'm in the middle of setting up my own coaching business. Self-belief, confidence, and mindset coach is what my aim is, to help women with anxiety and get out of rut and stop the negative chatter and the limiting beliefs. So that is my aim.
I absolutely love that you just introduce yourself like that because, and I think this might be helpful just to touch on your experience and what you've done previously, because I know that stuff has really led you to here and to what
Yeah,
you're doing now.
yeah. So my experience comes from working with social policy for 19 years, working with vulnerable families through drug addiction, alcohol, mental health, young mums. And the last 10 years in my career was the parents group worker, so coordinating all the group programs, enhancing their confidence, assertiveness skills. And there was always a link missing. As much as I have got qualifications and a lot of other interventions, I felt there was always some kind of link missing, and NLP was the link that was missing, but no longer. And it's all starting to kind of fit together. I'm totally starting to understand how it all works now, so it's great.
That's so brilliant. And I know throughout the course and as we've just been speaking, you were saying you feel like a changed person.
Totally different. I think doing the course last week, I changed in myself. I had limiting beliefs. I had a lot of negative chatter going on in my head. I'm not worthy to be a coach. What's people going to think of me? But that is now all gone. I can visualize this compelling picture that I really want to be, and I think it's just moving on. I do see it's a drip feed process, getting the right clients and the right customers that you need, but I'm determined to do it, and I just see a really bright vision.
That's amazing. And throughout the course, we do something called the learning state. And I remember on the first day we went through it, and then the second day you came back and you were like, oh my God, and you shared your experience about what happened. Do you want to just share that with us? Because I think that's so powerful.
Well, I'm not a good sleeper. From my mum passed away 6 years ago. I don't sleep very well. And I went to bed the first night of the training, and I thought I could hear your voice in my head. Saying the learning state, and I could hear the music. Everything was just so auditory in me. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try this, because I've tried so many different things, nothing works. And I couldn't believe it. It worked, and I'm still doing it. The other night there, I woke up about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep because it was quite a wind and quite wintry weather where I am up in Scotland. And I thought, right, I need to get the learning state again, just install that again, hearing your voice, kind of going through what the words are, the script is, and it worked. So it's incredible, incredible. I can't wait to try it in clients.
That's brilliant. That's so amazing. So you also mentioned about the limiting beliefs going and the negative chatter. How powerful has using the learning state been for that?
So powerful, because I've lived with this feeling. I think because this was my dream, and I want to do my dream. We're only here once. We've got to make the most of things, and I always had this negative chatter in my head quite a bit, and kind of got to the point I got frustrated with myself, and then I would get quite upset with myself. So I think when Jenny, who was on the course with me, she instated the technique, and I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And I think as much, even this week, I've been trying to, I've been really busy looking at my 90-day plan. I've been writing my business plan. I've been trying to get the business part is the bit that, you know, I'm fumbling, if you like, but I'm excited in the learning part of it. And normally I'd be like that, this isn't working, you know, and all the negative chatter would come back in. Whereas I'm actually being able to say to myself, no, do you know, you've got this vision, you know where you're going, you've got these compelling pictures, and you know the direction and the journey that you're going to go on. So you've not got that self-limiting belief anymore.
That's so amazing. So you came on the course, and I'm assuming you had some kind of expectation of what was going to happen and how the course was going to be run. Has the course met up to your expectations, and how?
More. I think the first lockdowns, when I decided to, you just kind of appeared on the screen one day when I was scrolling through the internet, and I thought, oh, NLP, well, I'm quite interested in NLP. Didn't really know very much about it, to be fair, and I signed up with you, and that was kind of my lockdown therapy, I suppose, for in the first time round. And then, you know, life takes over, you get busy with it, then you put the book away, and then you come back to it. And I thought, you know, I think this accelerated course is going to be the way forward. As much as I had embedded quite a lot of it, I think seeing the theory, the practical, and having you there, I think's a big thing. So just beyond my expectations, because every single day I felt such an inner warmth inside me, and such a, I am so lucky to be doing this. I am so lucky to have come across Rebecca. I'm so lucky to be training with everybody that I was training with as well, because they were all wonderful. And I just, I felt very grateful for that journey. And I think if I didn't do it, and I was like, oh, you know, life, oh, I'll put it off, you know, it's more money, I'll wait. No regrets. Loved it. Amazing.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I can't even speak. I'm so excited.
You have me crying.
You also mentioned before we started, you know, recording, that you felt like the course was it just flowed, and it just was really easy to take in. Do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I just think you've got such a lovely manner about you when you're delivering. You're so laid back, but in a way that you know what you're, you know, I don't mean you're not bothered, and you're laid back in a way that's just so relaxed to learn, and you're very you're so easy to listen to, you know, because there's some people I've went to courses over my years in my career, and I'm like, what? You know, you've come out and you've thought, what have they even been talking about? Whereas every day I felt I had got it, you know, and it went round and round in my head, but not in a tiring way, in a nice way, and a uplifting way. And I just feel it was a good pace. Particularly, I think the last days, well, like when we did the timeline therapy, I really liked how you delivered it. Like you went in about the timeline first, and then you explained the bit like what you should be doing at first, like the questions. Everything was kind of, but it all totally made sense. It just all fitted into where it should fit in. And as I say, from this week as well, I've took the time to read my notes. I've took the time to go back and do the manual, because I'm in the middle of writing my own programme for free taster sessions starting next week, called Me, My Thoughts, My Future, is what I'm calling it. And I think going back and referring to some stuff in the manual and pulling stuff to put my programme together, I was like, oh, I remember that. I remember what we did that day. Do you know? So 100%, it was just incredible, Becky.
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I'm so thankful for you for sharing that. And I just, you know, seeing the transformations that you've all gone through, and how amazing, you know, the outcomes are that you've got for yourselves. It's just, yeah, it's just been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you for being amazing. Thank you.